Okay, hi guys, sorry it took us so long to get this video together. Yeah, we've been cycling a lot. My name's John Whybrow, I'm 25, from Norfolk in England. Ultimate goal is to set the world record and to have an adventure.
Hi, I'm George, I'm 23. I'm doing it on the tandem and doing a record that hasn't been done before. See the world a bit, get to see Melbourne when we were staying with you guys. Have a good time, something no one's done before is pretty cool experience.
Riding around the world by tandem is a pretty big feat. Your words, not ours.
We came up with this idea. The tandem was the last piece in the puzzle, actually. We were thinking about just cycling around the world, or not even that, cycling
around Europe.
Yeah, and drinking at the pub. But ideas evolved, and after looking at Guinness World Records website, I saw that no one had done a tandem around the world. That's how it all came about. Here we are, sitting in Mexico.
Having cycled 15,000 miles in 8 months. Certainly snowballed. Most memorable experience for me, India as a whole. We spent 3 weeks cycling from Mumbai to Chennai via the southern tip, just because it's probably the most different to home, the 22 countries we've been through so far. The southern tip of India being the beach that you can see the sunset, the sunrise and the meeting of the three oceans. An amazing experience, very memorable.
Up there has to be the night we spent sleeping underneath some trolleys. Pretty miserable, but looking back on it, pretty funny.
So this was back in Austria. Do you want to tell the full story?
Cycled into Austria from the Czech Republic, and the storm rolled in. It's a heavy stormy. We really wanted to push out to get to Vienna. Really dark out there, the visibility was awful. The supermarket was closed, trolley bay was nice and dry. Got in our sleeping bags and then tried to get some sleep. We were flinching at every light that came past.
It was only about maybe 2 or 3 weeks into the trip, and there was a point where we were both, what have we got ourselves into? We've only just covered 1,000 miles, 17,000 more to go. Times like that we really wanted to do this thing, and how determined we were.
We're raising money for 3 charities, locally based to where we started from, or where we went to university, and that charity is called Porchlight. They try and prevent people from becoming homeless. Projects where they have accommodation for youth that are in predicaments that could cause them to go onto the streets. Projects that help people that may need extra skills to get a job and give them the opportunities to move into stable accommodation.
That was a really important charity for us to support.
And we're also supporting Great Ormond Street Hospital, a children's hospital in London. Little sister, she went there when she was younger. Do a lot of research there, child illnesses that the pharmaceutical companies don't research into because maybe they're not profitable. The money that we're raising goes to the research, goes to equipment.
For this trip we were lucky enough to be given a full tour of the hospital, seeing exactly where our money will go. I think was a great experience for us and something that's really helped to spur us on throughout this trip. And our final charity is WaterAid, an international charity that aims to bring clean drinking water to parts of the world that don't have it. There are just over 7 billion people in the world, and over 3 billion of those people don't have access to clean water every day. But yeah, when it came to choosing our international charity, WaterAid was the one.
Donate to try and raise money for these 3 charities. You can head to either thetandemmen.com, and that has a donate button on. There's no money cut, it goes directly to the charities, and we'll be nice and close to reaching our target.
Well, Australian hospitality outstanding is one of the most welcoming and hospitable countries we've visited on this trip. Our first experience would be the guy we stayed with in Perth. I mean, we met him whilst we were cycling in India. When you get to Perth, come and stay with me. So he showed us the local area, took us to the beach. We only met the guy for 5 minutes before we left. The thing kind of kept happening all around the country.
New South Wales Queensland border. They brought us Christmas cards, brought us coffee, and they've been following us the whole way across Australia. Standing inside the road with chocolate cake, they've been tracking us online and waiting for us to go past with some ice cold water.
Took us out for a curry one night. Australia is obviously a massive country, biggest country we're going to travel through. It's 53 days to cross from Perth to Brisbane.
Australian hospitality has been pretty far out. we use them every day. They are still rocking and rolling. They're
still going strong, yeah.
We're actually using one right now. We're using the tripod mount that's currently on our Gorilla Pod. It means that we can take time lapses, photos. Taking a time lapse on an iPhone is so easy compared to doing on a GoPro because we don't carry a laptop with us. The tripod mount is wicked.
246 days in, we haven't had a single problem with mount or case. I'm actually on my second case only because my phone was stolen. In Tamil Nadu in India, there is a quad lock case knocking about. Yes, we are returning back to the UK. Our finish line is back at the Canterbury Cathedral where we started. We have to go back to finish the record. Yeah, our plans are a little uncertain. This trip has been the number one thing in both our minds for over 2 years now. Thinking of a day when this trip isn't a worry is a daunting prospect.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to not have to ride a bike for a little while. Clean clothes, a variety of clothes, no saddle sore. Just be able to have a cup of tea, that'd be pretty nice. And have a cup of tea whenever you feel like it. You've got to get a real job sometime in the future. Yeah, expect to go through a lot of tyres.
Tyres has been a big thing for us. Compared to a normal bike, twice the human weight, and we're carrying quite a lot of kit as well for a 10-month trip. Just the sheer weight of the beast, we are going through a lot of tyres. Specifically for tandems, that's the problem.
You got to know the other person quite well. Intense, quite literally, we are intense.
Same tent each night, same hotel room when you get it, same food each day, even the same bike.
Yeah, it's like a marriage on steroids. Our tandem folds in half. Best thing when it comes to flying. If you're sitting on the back, be prepared for people to just shout at you, "Oh, you're not pedaling." That happens a lot. Thank you very much, Podlock. And, well, we'll see you on the finishing line, hopefully.
Yeah.